Hello and welcome back again. It's me, Mustafa, and I would like to explain now what I have decided to do for the future of this training program. I have found the 500 most commonly used words, and I'm going to translate them into English. And since they're most commonly used, they're probably the most commonly used in most languages. Because what I've learned as a bilingual and living in different countries, people have a very high tendency to talk about the same stuff and the same concerns and have the same needs when it comes to talking. So I believe to learn a language, you should learn first the basic words that are used in the language. So I chose the first 500 that I found online from a website, and I had placed them already in here. So if you go all the way down to 500, there's already up to 518 because I had already put a few in there. Yeah, they probably repeated, but when I get to them, it's okay. You consider it a refresher. And I will translate those into Arabic. And once I have enough base words, I'll start making sentences. That way we can communicate a little bit better. I'm not really trying to teach you writing, so even though we have it here in Arabic on the side, writing Arabic is very, very difficult. I might in the future try to teach to read Arabic, but writing is something I myself find very difficult. I don't put all the grammatical things in the right places. There should be little checks and dashes and circles and stuff like that, but those are all not here because those are hard to do, hard to get right. So let's start with the words that we have today. We'll typically do 10 words every, let's call this a lecture, okay, every lesson, lecture. Okay, and so if we have 500 divided by 50, divided by 10, that's 50. So we should have about 51, 52. In the future, we will put some episodes where we combine the words to make little sentences. Maybe we'll do a little introduction of letters, how they're read, and stuff like that. So yeah, you can see this lesson and course to go well over 50 episodes. So enough of that explanation. If I decide to change anything, I'll let you guys know in future videos. Alright, so today, cup. Well, in Arabic we have more than one way to say cup, okay? The classical way of saying cup is kub, okay? That's the first one we have here. So Abi kub mai being water. So kub mai is a cup of water. Kub chai, kub gahwa, kub is cup. So as soon as you say kub and you say something else, people know, okay, it's a glass of something. So context. So if you say kub bipsi, kub mai, kub chai, kub, sukar being sugar, people, right, it helps. The other way you can say cup is glass. When they invented glass, it didn't already exist in the Arabic language, so instead of making a new word in Arabic for the word glass, they just used the word glass. So you can say glass mai, glass chai, glass Pepsi, Pepsi being Pepsi, and so on and so forth. So if you want to use kub, which is cup, or you want to say glass, at least if you don't want a paper cup, you want to use a glass cup or a glass container, that's what you say. You say abi glass. Abi is I want, so abi glass chai. Or if they ask you, what would you like to drink? Pepsi, mai. What would you like to drink it in? It would be glass or kub. Kub not being like a coffee mug or some other material, you just say kub, because kub doesn't specify the material, but glass is glass. Okay, so let's go to the next one after that. Sorry. We have light, as in like ceiling light, or the light you have on your desk, which, like I mentioned earlier, that type of light did not exist in the original Arabic words. So when lighting and light bulbs and stuff came to the Middle East, that word did not exist for light bulbs and stuff like that with electricity. So they just called it late. Late coming from the word light. So when you want to say shaghl al-nur, nur is light, as in what sunlight or illumination. Okay, so we have nur and we have late. Late is the actual fixture. Shaghl al-layt is turn on the light, meaning the light bulb, the light fixture. Walla' nur could mean like a candle or something like that. Walla' is to light, like with a match or a lighter. So walla'. But when you say Abi Nur, I want light, as in illumination, or Walla' al-layt, or Shaghl al-layt, or something like that. Walla' is wrong, but Shaghl al-layt, or Nawr al-mukan. So those two, you have to learn to use them in their particular context. If there are no light fixtures, don't use the word light, which is layt in Arabic. So we walk into a room with light fixtures, like shaghl al-layt, turn on the light. And if you work into a tent, nawr or walla' an-nur is more correct. Like I said, this is more for you to understand when you hear people talking. In the beginning, I learned a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Spanish and stuff, usually by listening. I learned the words and I just listen and listen and listen. So it's always good to start out with getting used to just listening to these words and practicing on your own. In the future, you'll get used to how they sound and how people pronounce them. For me, it worked well. Like I was saying just a moment ago, there's light fixtures, and some Iraqi, Kuwaiti, and some other Gulf regional area people, they say trekat for light fixtures in the ceiling. So late and trekat. My grandmother says trekat sometimes, but usually when we go to our house, the lights are already on, so it's rare for her to say it, but I've heard it used. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Door. Bob. So, Brenda, husband, is Bob, and in Arabic that would mean door. Poor Bob. So that's how you say door, Bob. Wall, ha'at. So you have ha, like you're laughing, and it. There's no ta in English, so ta, ha, it is, you'll rest your tongue behind your teeth. It. You don't necessarily need to touch the back of your top teeth, but in that general location you need to like seal that sound. So ha, it. And like I said, as long as you're in the right context, people will know what you're saying. So if you say ha, it, and you're pointing at a wall, yeah, a little one syllable, one letter off by a little bit. And trust me, they'll probably try and teach you how to say the th sound as well. It's not easy. There's like 3 letters that are just like the th, and they're annoying to get right, especially when you first learn. So get it close for now, and in the future you can work on refining it. min, which is from. So I'm going from here to there. Min huna. Min huna. Min is from. Huna is here. And as you see, under from we have two. Ila. Min ila. So min is from and ila is to. So very useful. Min huna ila hunak, you can say. So you can say min huna, which is from here, ila hunak. Hunak is over there. Over there we'll have to do on a different day, since it wasn't in the original plan. Him, or he, is huwa. Okay? Huwa is how you say him for male. You can't say huwa to a girl. That would be hiya for a girl. So you have huwa is him for singular man. So min huna ila hunak. Min ana ila huwa. You can say from me to him. So usefulness to have these words in some cases, and you can say like, who did this? Huwa. He did it. Who do you want to do this? Huwa. Him. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and hope you guys enjoy future ones. Thank you.